Hey there, it's the Yard Buddha, and I'm out here on a nice late summer night, and I'd like to show you just a quick recipe and video on how I do teriyaki chicken. So very easy. I've got probably about 3 pounds of chicken thighs in here. Probably paid about 10 bucks for them, and all you do is you put in about maybe a cup and a half of Mr. Yoshida's cooking sauce. I think I bought that for 8 bucks at Costco, and probably can use it maybe 3 or 4 more times. So this has been marinating for about 3 hours. If you really want to get the flavor in, do it overnight, but you can even do it up to just like an hour if you don't have that much time. I have used chicken breasts in the past too, but they tend to dry out a little bit more, so thighs have just a little more flavor and a little more moisture in them so that they don't dry out. And today we're going to be doing it on my Weber kettle, and so I have kind of the indirect method. I have the coals piled over there in about a third, and I'm going to start the chicken off in the indirect area over here and get them nice and done, and then I will put them over the direct kind of at the last minute to kind of get that char on it. I've learned that this stuff has so much sugar in it that if you kind of put it straight over coals, it'll get burnt and kind of get that burn flavor. You can use your gas grill like I have here to do it too, but it's kind of nice to have a cooler area and a hotter area just to move the chicken around to make sure that it doesn't burn, but that it's all the way done. So if you kind of had it over the direct heat the whole time, it'd be completely burnt on the outside and raw in the middle. So let me get this chicken on. Alright, so I got all this meat kind of stacked over on the indirect side, and it's going to be there for probably about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. I think I have this temperature dialed in at about 375 or so. I've got the bottom burners maybe about 3/4 of the way open, and then just take the rest of your sauce, and if you want like a thick teriyaki sauce, I'm gonna go put this on the stove and just kind of boil it down, and it becomes a lot thicker, and then you can kind of drizzle it over your chicken at the end. Okay, so these thighs have been on here for about 10-15 minutes. They are mostly done, and so now I've kind of moved the first batch over here over direct heat just to get kind of some of those grill marks and get a little nice burnt charcoal flavoring on it. So it should just be a couple minutes on each side. All right, just a couple minutes on each side, kind of to get that nice char in there. You really do have to watch these. This is probably the hardest part because that sugar really wants to burn. But what's nice about having this indirect area, you can just kind of pull the ones off that are done, put them over here as you're working. We are going to serve this over some rice, maybe a little salad, and then I do have that sauce that I have on the stove there that is kind of thickening up. Kind of drizzle it over after you cut these things up. So this is it, guys. Very easy, except for this part here that you kind of have to watch with the fire, but super cheap, super easy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.